Another new feature that we added, or actually enhanced in this latest update, was working with the slice tool. The slice tool is utilized with artwork and also can be utilized with fill stitches, where you're taking an object and you're kind of breaking it apart. And so what I have on the screen right now is just a piece of artwork. I'm going to go ahead and, with it selected, hit fill, and it will fill it full of color. You can see that this, especially if I hit the shape tool, that it's all one object. And let's say that we wanted this heart-shaped apple to be one color, we wanted this stem to be another color, and we wanted this leaf to be a different color. Well, right now, because it's all one, we couldn't really do that. But that's kind of where the slice tool comes into play, especially with working with vector artwork. The other way that we utilized it in the past was working with TrueType text, and you still can use it with TrueType text. But let's go ahead and let's break this thing up so you can kind of see how this is done. So right here you have the slice tool. It's right underneath the shape tool. I'm going to go ahead and click it. The way that it's different is it used to click and drag across an area, but what we've done is we made it simpler. We made it work like angle lines do. So when you click, you can just drag, and you can see that it has a little handle to it and a bar, so you can kind of see exactly where it's going. So let's say that I want this break to take place right in this area. I can come in here, release the mouse click, and it's telling it's going to put the break there, but also I need one over here as well. So let me go ahead and click and drag over there. This is another level that was added in this update, because before you could only do one line at a time, and it didn't work like these angle lines did. It was kind of more of a freehand tool, and it was very difficult to use. But we can quickly come in here and add these two little slices, and I can right mouse click on the outside, and you can see now the split takes place. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select this, and you can see it still select everything as one object, but I'm going to right mouse click when it's selected and hit break apart. And when I do that, now you can see I can select each object individually. So let me go ahead and hit undo, so you can see that when I select, after putting in those slices, it still sees it as one object, but the moment that I right click on it and choose break apart, now they're individual pieces. So let's go ahead and take this blue object, and let's go ahead and apply this color number 2, this red, just by right mouse clicking on it with this heart-shaped apple selected. So I'm going to right mouse click, and you can see that I can change just that shape to red. Now let's click the stem here. Let's go down to color number 7, and I'll right mouse click on it to turn it to the brown. Let's take this leaf, and I can come over color number 3 and right mouse click on it. You can see just by utilizing this slice tool, we're able to break one object into multiple objects, and now I could simply come in here and convert this to a complex fill. Let's say I could come in here, right mouse click, convert this stem to a satin stitch. I could take this heart and I could convert it to a complex fill. So quickly and easily I can turn that into that one single artwork object into multiple objects and then convert them into stitches. So we've really made it a lot easier to work with the slice tool. I'm going to go ahead and bring up one more sample here. I'm going to go to the old way that we used to bring in TrueType lettering, and I'm just going to type in let's say the letter T, and I'm going to go to Arial Black. I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to bring this in, and you can see this is how we used to utilize it quite a bit. Was you have this one object of this, just this letter T, but when you're converting it to stitches, you want to make sure that the top part goes up and down and the bottom part of the T goes left to right. So one thing you can do is you can select this letter T, come over here into your slice tool, left mouse click and drag over to the other side, right mouse click, you can see it puts that line in there. I'm going to select it, right mouse click and break apart. Now you can see that I can select each object independently. I could actually apply a different color to each section, just so you can kind of see that they are definitely two different objects. I'm going to go ahead and right click and turn these into purple. I'm going to select both of them, right mouse click, convert to a satin, and you can see that it converts that over into a satin stitch. So the slice tool, it is a very helpful tool, especially for anybody who works with artwork. That's where it comes in really handy, especially the vector artwork, and that's where most people will utilize the slice tool. And we hope that you enjoy working with it. It's much easier to work with now, and if you're familiar with working with it the other way, you'll find this way just much easier and much better to work with. So we hope that you enjoy the new enhanced slice tool.